Monday. Here's breakfast. I have a cup of egg whites scrambled with some spinach and salt and pepper. That's all Simply Filling. I used the, what kind of spray was that? Let me show you. A little spray of the extra virgin olive oil spray in my pan so it wouldn't stick. Let's see if it will focus this morning. There we go. And then I have a Thomas light 100 calorie multigrain English muffin, which is Simply Filling with a tablespoon of Polaner, sugar-free with fiber, blueberry preserves. 1 tablespoon is 0 smart points. And then I have 2 tablespoons of the chocolate PB2, which is 1 smart point. I have 1/3 cup of almond milk in my coffee for 0, and some stevia hazelnut for 0. So 1 smart point out of my weeklies for breakfast. Morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. I'm on my way into work. It's very early. So we're going to do a little vlogging in the dark this morning. Old school. I haven't had to vlog in the dark in a couple of weeks. And then summer's coming and I won't have to do it at all because the sun will start. It's actually like lighter now than it was a couple months ago when I first started doing my little vlogging in the dark. So anyway, here goes the light. If you're new to my channel, I have an interesting schedule where I sometimes have to go in really early, and I just like to talk to myself in the car and kind of just whatever, ramble. So we're gonna ramble a little bit. Today is the first day of our Lenten fast. So I'm Eastern Orthodox Christian, and a lot of us and Catholics and some Protestant denominations as well. I have some Protestant friends that are fasting right now. I have one that's doing the Daniel fast, and then there's another fast from a book that one of my other friends is doing. I can't remember what it's called though, but her church is going through the book. So anyway, there's a lot of people fasting at this time of year in preparation for Easter. We call Easter Pascha. So if you hear me talk about Pascha, for us that's interchangeable. That's the Eastern word for Easter. I am going to be modifying the fast a little bit for myself based on recommendations of some people in my church. Got the approval, got the green light. So I will be eating some fish and eggs, but I'm going to do my best not to eat any dairy, any meat, red meat, white meat, pork. I don't know. Pork is supposed to be the other white meat, so whatever. So that's what you guys will see from me until Easter. Our Easter in the Eastern church is on a different day because we go by a different calendar than the western part of the world. So you will see that I have a different Easter. Your guys' Easter is on our Palm Sunday. So if you want more information on Eastern Orthodox Christianity, you can Google it. I'm not going to go into it because this is a Weight Watchers channel. But anyway, at church yesterday, speaking of church, we were, discussing food, and it was cheese fair. And so everyone is in preparation of the fast, cleaning out their refrigerators of meat and dairy. And I did that by making a big mac and cheese casserole, Paula Deen style. And that cleared out my fridge of the shredded cheese that I had. So everyone does that. So yesterday kind of can be a heavy eating day. Maybe kind of like Fat Tuesday for you guys in the Catholic tradition, from what I understand. And I don't know a lot about the Catholic tradition, so please correct me if I'm wrong. And then today, people really try not to eat much at all, unless they're, working and doing that sort of thing. So we try to sort of pare it back. Is that what I wanted to say? Yeah, something like that. We try to start really modifying our eating. I'm on Simply Filling, so I'm trying to really be intentional with my eating and actually eat when I'm hungry and then stop when I'm satisfied, and that's very important right now during Lent. For me, if I get overly hungry, it can set me off on kind of a binge where I have like almost like a freak out. So I'm just trying to be very mindful with, what I'm eating, slowing down, paying attention to what I'm eating, making sure that I'm eating because I'm hungry and not right now especially, it's not an emotional trigger that has me eating. Listen, I think weight loss journeys require a lot of self-awareness, self-evaluation, self-discovery, or I don't know that losing the weight is permanent if you don't do the head work with it. I just personally believe that. I think if you need to get counseling, or if I need to get counseling, or if you need to, whatever it is, journal, go through a workbook, lab incessantly on YouTube, whatever you need to do the head work, I think that the changes are going to be much more permanent if you have, that internal, those mental changes along with the physical. I don't know. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. I feel like I've read literature that supports that, but I haven't read anything in a long time about the psychology of weight loss. I probably should try to find a good book. I know you guys have recommended some books, so I need to get to reading and some podcasts. I've had some good podcasts recommended to me. Sorry, you guys are crooked. Next up, I will show you guys lunch and then dinner tonight. Probably not going to have much more chit-chatty on here today, but sort of the idea for the week is to show you guys what I'm eating and then maybe just have some dialogue with you all and see how you're, thinking and feeling about things, and encourage you to have goals for yourself, because I think it's good to be goal-oriented, but then also to be really graceful with yourself and with others. Try to have some grace. Okay, I'll see you guys at lunch. Here is my lunch today. I have a serving of the tofu vegan lasagna. It's simply filling. It has the whole wheat noodles and everything. Then I have some hummus. This hummus is 2 smart points per serving, and I have some carrots to dip that in. That's simply filling. I have my favorite Zevia. This one is the, sorry you guys, black cherry, delish. I have an apple. I think this is a Honeycrisp apple, I think. Delicious. And then I have a snack in here, just in case for later. I have a Quest bar. Probably won't eat that, and then I also have an orange. I always have a lot of fruit. This is a Cara orange that has a little boo-boo. Okay, lunch is over, and I ended up not eating the apple. I did have the carrots and hummus and the tofu lasagna, and I feel very satisfied. So I'm going to stop there and save the apple for later. Get some lunch stairs in. I've only done 1 flight today, so my goal is 4 sets. So I've only done 1 set, which is 4 flights. So my goal is 16 flights down and up, and then more than that later. Dear Amy, losing weight is a lot of work. I'm sure keeping it off is a lot of work too. But let's not get back to this point, okay? Because it's a lot of work. It's time to go home. Things are falling. Well, it's time to go home from work, and we had a good Monday, busy Monday, but like in a weird way. Like it went fast, but tomorrow my boss is off, so I have 9,300 steps, so I think I'm gonna do well to get all my steps in today. And I got in my 4 bottles. This is my 5th of this. I actually ordered a new Camelback for myself that is bigger, so the challenge will be trying to increase my, sorry, I'm on the trolley tracks, trying to increase my water intake from that smaller bottle. I want to say that this is 3/4 of a liter, something like 750 mils, right? And so a liter's 1,000 mils. So yeah, so it's 3/4 of a liter. So the bottle I got is over a liter. So I'd like to get to the point where I'm drinking 4 liters of water a day. What's happening up here? Huh. Somebody commented on my YouTube that they like my chit chat with the fellow drivers. Oh, it's like an EMS, but it's not an EMS. Oh, it's like a mobility van. Anyway, they have their lights on. But she was laughing because apparently I talk to people. Your comments are so funny. You guys just crack me up. Everyone seems to be in kind of an upswing right now, which is great. Maybe because the weather is changing a little bit. It's like hot today where I live, which I don't understand because yesterday it was freezing. So, I did not eat my apple at lunch. I did eat it for a snack. I still have my orange left. My little abused orange is by itself in the lunchbox with all of that hummus, which, oh my goodness. So I love hummus with carrots. And I also like carrots dipped in guacamole and also celery dipped in guacamole. So if you ever want something besides chips, it gives you that crunch. That's a good little snack. Tonight, I think I'm either going to do like a veggie burger or I was going to have, I think I'm going to do a veggie burger, but I was thinking about having veggie fajitas because I got like portobello mushrooms and stuff to do that on those corn tortillas that are Simply Filling. The super thin Mission ones are Simply Filling. They're like 3 tortillas for 120 calories and 1.5 grams of fat, I think. Something like that. So, I have that as an option this week. I love the beginning of the week because you have so many options. Like if you've planned, sort of, you have a lot of options. And by the end of the week, you're like, you don't want any of it. None of it. Sorry, sir, that I was sitting out in the road. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And we have church tonight. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. We have church services every night this week, so I've got to kind of pick and choose because I've got some other things I've got to do. And by the time I get home, if I go to church, I have to turn around and leave like immediately for church. So it can be a lot. It's a lot, but it can be a lot. And then by the end of the week, I feel overwhelmed. And then we start the weekend, and you guys have seen my weekends are not relaxing. And I'm feel tired from the weekend. I did take a 1-hour nap yesterday, but sometimes I just feel like I'm going. And I have my best friend coming at the end of the month for a couple of days. So I took a couple of days off. But to me, like a day off is, oh, we're going to go in like a pothole thing. Excuse us, sir. This man is digging holes in the actual street. So like a real day off for me is a pajama day where I don't do anything except for maybe play on my planners, read a good book, watch a movie, not make the bed. And I, don't have very many of those. I did go on that vacation in January, so I did get time off, and I do enjoy my time off. But, sometimes you just want a day where you're, like, it rains, and it's kind of cold. You're not sick, but you're in your jammies, and you drink coffee in bed. Ugh. Those are good days. And the only bad thing about weighing in on Saturday mornings that I have found is that I have to get up on Saturday morning and go weigh in instead of just lounging around. Like, I kind of wish weigh-in was a little bit later, but then I don't, because then I would be really hungry and God forbid I'm ever hungry. It was so funny. Okay, I love watching people right before weigh-in. Like on Saturday, there are people that do all kinds of things, and we were talking about this over on Facebook. You know, people that take their bras off and their panties off, and they just weigh in like a little pair of shorts and a tank top. So I had a lady in the bathroom at my meeting say, "Oh, hey, do you have any perfume?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And I had some body spray out in the car because I always carry some in my work bag because of the type of work I do. And I always have room spray and body spray and deodorant and toothpaste and hand sanitizer and lotion and essential oils and feminine hygiene products and makeup. I mean, I'm a nurse, so I have a ton of stuff in my work bag. So she asked me for perfume, like for perfume, not for like, I don't, it was just weird. Like I've never had anyone in the bathroom ask me that. And I was like, no, I don't have any. And she's like, well, she said, I don't shower or anything. And she said, I always wear the same clothes and I don't wear anything under my clothes. But I just feel like I smell and I need some perfume. I was like, oh, okay. I just thought that was so funny. You know, people just do funny things. They'll spit before they get on the scale. Have you ever heard of that? Or like, you know, you always, like the minute, and I do certain things too. So my weigh-in ritual is I don't eat before weigh-in. I do have a cup of coffee every once in a while because I just can't function. So I might have a little bit of coffee. The last couple weeks I had a little bit of coffee before I went to weigh-in. And both times I lost. So now I'm like getting superstitious, even though I'm not superstitious. And then I always wear LuLaRoe leggings and like an oversized t-shirt and undies and a bra, obviously. And then I wear slip-on shoes that I can slip off, and then I stand on the paper towel on the scale because you're not supposed to put your bare feet on the scale. I take my Fitbit off. I leave my cross and my little, I usually always have my cross and like little stud earrings in. I leave those in. But so that's what I do. But I thought she was so funny that she was worried that she didn't smell good. She said, if I take a shower before Weight Watchers, I retain a lot of water from the shower. I'm like, yeah, but if you take a shower each week, like if you start off taking a shower every Saturday and you take a shower every Saturday, then it's going to all wash out, no pun intended, in the end, right? Because it will show an accurate weight loss. Just like if you start off wearing, you wear jeans every Saturday, then taking the jeans off and wearing another pair of pants that are lighter is not a real weight loss. So I kind of think, go to your first meeting the way that you anticipate yourself always going. Like, I'm always going to wear, a sundress. I'm always going to wear sweatpants. I'm always going to wear, tennis shoes, whatever, and take them off. I'm always going to have my Fitbit on. And then that way you can see a really accurate number on the scale. Sorry, my eyes are itching, as usual. But I think, was it Sandy? Oh yeah, so Sandy on Saturday. That was so funny that happened at my meeting. And then I got home and I watched Sandy on Let's Get Fit, and she was talking about her weigh-in where, what happened? Oh, she got on the scale that she doesn't like. So then that got me really paranoid because, I had a really good weigh-in this last weekend. I was like, oh my gosh, what if that was a fluke because I weighed on a different scale? I don't think that that's the case. Because I weighed two weekends ago, I lost 1.6, and I was in another town at a Weight Watchers center. And then I lost another 2 pounds on a different scale. So I'm like, well, maybe the scale I've always been weighing on is wrong. I don't know. It's funny all the little games we play in our heads with weighing, but that made me laugh on Saturday. And the lady's really nice. I totally get what she's doing. Everyone has some sort of little ritual thing. I always pee. I always, I even thought like a couple weeks ago, because because I always take a shower. I went to the meeting with my hair wet, and I thought, and I had gained 2 pounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was because my hair was wet. That wasn't it. But you know, you like are looking for reasons. So that's sort of the extent of the day. So when I get home, I'll show you dinner and then just call it a night, since I'm trying to kind of keep things simple. And just this week, I'm going to be just showing you meals and chit-chatting with you all, just to stay accountable with what I'm eating on Lenten, simply filling. I do think maybe next week, I think it might be fun to flip-flop back and forth week to week, because it's like challenging for me, and it's kind of fun to do that. And then also, I wonder if it doesn't just shake your body up. I wonder. I just wonder. Because this little experiment that I did, where I did simply filling one week, then I went back to freestyle and ate all my weeklies, and I lost 4 pounds over the 2 weeks. You know, you just wonder. Or is my body just catching up? I don't know. Who knows? So next up is dinner. Thanks for listening to me chit chat, and I love all your comments, so keep commenting. Oh! Okay. So, this is really funny. I did want to add this today. And I'll do something more formal, probably on Saturday. But I hit 3,000 subscribers on my channel, which is really freaky to me and blows my mind. So, I want to thank you all for watching, and you know, for the 99.99% positive experience that I've had on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. I have met just some of the nicest people in the world, I believe, honestly. I just have had such a good experience. But it's funny when you go back. So I started October 27th, I think, something like that. So I've been on YouTube 3.5 months, and I had no idea that I would have anybody watch my channel or be so supportive of me. And I try to turn around and do the same thing and go watch other YouTubers, and I hope you guys are as well, and try to be supportive as much as I can, because it's a lot to film and edit and stay on program, and then watch the people that I love to watch, and then also go support new YouTubers. But I do try to do that. I want to do at some point a video on my favorite established Weight Watcher YouTubers, and then the newbies that I enjoy watching. But anyway, I told you all I would do a 3,000 subscriber giveaway, just to sort of do something nice for somebody out there, because you all have been so good to me, and I have been collecting things. You all told me you wanted planner related giveaway, like fitness planner, which it's like so exciting. But so I've collected some things, so I will do a giveaway video probably on Saturday, once we get closer to Saturday, and I kind of have my head wrapped around this week, because it's a very busy week for us. I will make an announcement, and I probably will do a live. So probably what I will do is go to my Weight Watchers meeting, come home, tell you guys my weigh-in live, and then do the planner giveaway video and show you what the giveaway is and the instructions for entering the giveaway. Okay? So I think that's what I'm doing Saturday. I'm not going to promise until I figure out my life, but that's what my goal is right now. So look for that, and thank you so much. I just can't even believe it, and it's so nice. So thank you all. Okay, dinner is next. Hey everybody. So tonight I am having a veggie burger for 3 smart points. I'm going to put some butter lettuce on it, and I'm going to have it on a sandwich then. So these are simply filling right here. And then I'm also having sweet potato fries that I'm making in the oven. So you can see those. My oven is really dirty again. Need to clean that out. Sorry about that. So yeah, 3 smart points for that meal. And then I'm probably going to have some grilled cauliflower on the side. And that's it so far. But making something for Asher and I right now, and my husband's going to eat later. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. I'm really sleepy. probably from all the carbohydrates I ate just now. I had my veggie burger tonight. Which I showed you guys, I was making it. I was so hungry, I didn't even wait to plate everything and show it to you because I had a big apple this afternoon, like around 2:30, instead of a protein snack. So by the time I actually got to dinner, I was like starving. I felt like I was starving. I felt like crazy hungry. I don't know if you've ever gotten to that point, but I was just like on the verge of making bad choices. So I just ate my veggie burger. Then when my sweet potato fries were done, I had those. And then I had a whole bunch of cauliflower, like a 3-course meal. Veggie burger, sweet potato fries, and cauliflower. And you know I was hungry because I didn't even take a picture of what I was doing. So after that, I was still hungry. And I sat here for a little while and I was like, what am I going to do? I'm still so hungry. I was like, well, I'll distract myself. But I was actually physically hungry. So I went and I got myself a bowl of shredded wheat and I put the 0-point almond milk and some blueberries on it. And I would have been fine if I had eaten until full, but I overshot and went way past full, and I finished off a pretty large bowl of shredded wheat. So now I am uncomfortably full. And I don't like this feeling at all. I feel like I totally overdid it, and I don't feel good. So we're going to have to reset tomorrow and figure out how to do Lent and Weight Watchers at the same time. I don't know, like even if I eat like protein, a lot of protein tomorrow, it's going to be on either list. It'll either be on Simply Filling or it'll be on the Freestyle 0-point list. So I don't know that counting points is really going to help me. I'm just going to have to learn. I'm going to have to learn some self-control. If only that came with our Weight Watchers membership, that they would hand us like, here's your weekly little booklet, and here's your charms, and here's your self-control. That would be great. I'd pay a lot of money for that. Anyway, gonna reset tomorrow. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today on the vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see if we can correct some of this and figure out how to eat on Lent and Weight Watchers for the next few weeks. Good night.